The moment I realized my marriage wasn't built on love, I felt stupid for not seeing it sooner. She was perfect in ways that felt calming, too calming. Whenever I doubted myself, she already had an answer. Whenever I stressed, she reminded me to relax and trust her. Everyone liked her instantly. My friends, my family, even co-workers I barely spoke to, they all said the same thing, that I was lucky that I believed them. After we married, small things started changing. That I stopped managing money because she said I overthought it. That I stopped seeing certain friends because they drained my energy. When I questioned decisions, she never argued, she just looked disappointed, quiet, hurt, like I'd failed some invisible test. That I always apologized without knowing why. Her family had influence, not loud wealth, quiet power. Jobs appeared, problems vanished. Her father rarely spoke to me, but when he did, it was about stability, about image, about not embarrassing people who believed in me. That I thought it was normal, that I wanted them to approve. Then I lost my job.no warning.no explanation. 2 days later, her uncle offered me a new position, better pay, fewer questions. She smiled and said, "Everything happens for a reason." That I told myself I was grateful. Over time, I noticed people already knew things about me. My stress levels, my reactions, my doubts. My wife casually referenced conversations she'd had about me, things I'd said privately, repeated like harmless observations. She framed it as care. That I framed it as love. One night, after a family dinner filled with polite questions about my progress, I couldn't sleep. That I opened her laptop. That I wasn't looking for betrayal. That I found a folder with my name on it. Inside were notes, emails, behavioral observations, strengths, weaknesses, how I responded to pressure, how easily I adjusted. One file was labeled outcome. When I confronted her, she didn't panic. She said her family needed to be sure I was stable, that merging lives required certainty, that everyone gets evaluated, most people just never notice. When I asked if she loved me, she said love works best inside a controlled environment. That I tried to leave. My bank access was gone. My job called to say my role was under review. Friends stopped replying. Slowly. Carefully. Like a coordinated silence. She texted once. Just once. Asking if I was ready to talk rationally. That I eventually escaped. New city, new job, new name on my mailbox. But even now, years later, I pause before every decision, because the worst part wasn't the control. That it's knowing they didn't force anything. They just guided me until I stopped fighting, and I still don't know how many people in my life knew exactly what was happening the entire time.